Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Rayman Origins. And what I thought I would do is replay this game because I want to get a heart and then I want to try that glitchy treasure chase again. But I wanted to say something. So my microphone broke on my headset, but I need my headset, like I need the earphones to hear the audio from the game. So what I did was I took my old microphone, which is just the standard crappy it's the standard crappy microphone for, but anyway, long story short, I taped it. I taped it to the cord and to the headpiece that I use. Okay? Which is really sad. I mean, I'll buy a new headset and stuff. That's not an issue. But I also, I'm working this factory job, right? And I also have had, I thought I was having a recurrence of like a back problem that I have left over from when I managed the grocery store. So I bought a back brace. I know, this is just gonna get sadder and sadder. And now it's become like major pain in my tailbone. And like sitting for extended periods of time has become kind of hard. And the problem with that is that like I have to sit for extended periods of time to play video games. So like, and I mean, and it really is. It can be super painful at times. And so I'm kind of like, this is what's going on. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, first off, let me say some other things. Like, some other really crazy things. We've obviously already done this. They're popping around outside. Okay, I don't know how to not make this sound crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. But, like, I'm clinically blind in one eye. And I'm not trying to give you, like, a sob story. I'm not trying to, like, oh, no. I'm not trying to get you all to feel sorry for me. That's not what I want. This is going somewhere, and it's going somewhere, I hope, fun. Rather than, Oh, but did I say we're playing this because we missed one of the Lectunes in it? One of the things. Probably right up here. No, there's a guy up there, and then a thing down here that's trying to kill us. Wow, look at how much better at this I've gotten. Anyway. So I'm blind in one eye. And, like, I've had back problems since my early 20s and stuff. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, I try to be a good guy. Like, do I really karmically deserve, like, I've been hit by a car, and, like, like, I've had sciatica, which is something that I thought only old people got. And, and I just genuinely just throwing a pity party for myself. With only myself invited, of course, because it's a pity party. And oh no! Anyway, so doing that, and I'm like, I don't hurt anybody. Like, in fact, like, if I do something that, like, I think is wrong, like, I try to make it right. That's part of what I think about, being a good person is about, and this is like a complete total pity party. And then I was thinking, who would really love this is Kurt Vonnegut. Kurt Vonnegut would love the idea of somebody playing video games, like, to an audience, like working a crappy factory job and not really liking it, and playing video games to an audience that they'll never meet, and like that being the thing in their life that really like gets them going, and then developing a medical condition where they can't sit for extended periods of time. He would have gotten a real kick out of that. And I don't know, even that kind of like made me a little blue because Vonnegut's dead. And if you haven't read any Kurt Vonnegut, I mean, oh man, read all the Kurt Vonnegut you can get your hands on. Now, okay, I can hear the help me. Oh, it's right here. It's so ridiculous we ever missed this. And we're gonna end up getting out of this level without getting a heart, which is what I really... Was he playing hacky sack? So yeah, and so then I was thinking about Vonnegut and you know, whoa. And you know, so what I'm trying to get around to saying is I miss Vonnegut. I miss Kurt Vonnegut. I wish he was still alive. That's all that was all about that. And that karmically it doesn't matter if you're a good person. Just crap happens, man. Life's like that. Like, you know, I mean, and that's not the reason to be a good person. The reason to be a good person isn't so you don't get sciatica. That's not the way it works. Like, at all. It never will. Like, the reason to be a good person is so that when you wake up in the morning, you know you're not going to hate the person that you see in the mirror. That's the reason to be a good person. That's the reason I try to be a good person. And I mean, I'm not perfect or anything, but, so yeah. So those are the things that I was thinking about while I'm sitting on this heating pad because my butt hurts, basically. I shouldn't say it's seriously, it's my tailbone. I mean, it's not. And it's definitely, I think I pinched a nerve. But it makes tying my shoes really hard, like, with my shoes on the ground. And, like, I'm 32. I shouldn't have trouble tying my shoes. And I'm not an out-of-shape person or anything. Like, I'm in good shape. Like, I work a factory job. Like, I kayak. Like, I'm not... I don't know. Something went wrong. So, I don't mean to sound like I'm all blue and stuff. I miss Vonnegut. Because, like... And again, because, like, if you haven't read Vonnegut, like, you need to read Vonnegut, because, like, and I know I shouldn't tell you what to do, you can do whatever you want. But, because, like, if there was ever a person who understood, like, what is kind of tragically beautiful about being a person, about being a human being, like, it was Vonnegut. And I think, and maybe Vonnegut wouldn't agree with this, I don't know, I mean, he's dead. So, I mean, he can't really agree with anything. Oh, God. But that's a joke he might have loved. I don't know. It's not really a joke. That doesn't qualify as a joke, VerticalSandwich! He knew that, like, because we're not all gonna be millionaires and, like, rock stars and things like that, that the victories that we have in life are small ones. That they're victories in our humanity. Like, you know, being kind to someone when being kind is hard, or when it's against our nature to do it, is like a victory for Vonnegut. He, you know. Alright. And I guess, you know, finding that thing, like playing video game videos on the internet for people. You know. I don't want to make it sound like I don't have a life aside, like this is the only thing in my life that's worth anything. It's not. But, you know, I really do get a pretty high level of satisfaction from doing this. Forgot you're not supposed to jump there. Alright. See if I can do this while talking. I practiced this a little earlier today and couldn't get to the part that I was having problems with before anyway. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're doing fantastic so far. And the reason I want the heart is because I have a lot of trouble avoiding the fire here. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, and I'm recording and everything and talking about Vonnegut and got it on the first try. Oh, see, that's what a pity party gets you. You're like, oh, my life and my back. And then that happens. Small human victories, people. Small human victories. Look at that. I don't think we haven't gone back to the snoring tree to give him these teeth, have we? We've got 5 of them now. So, we probably should. There we go. Alright, wait, well he, he doesn't say anything, he just runs away, right? He leaves us the hat, and it says, like, get more, yeah, bring new teeth. Well, thank you. Yeah, maybe that is what I get for complaining. I mean, I don't know. I'm not feeling like, and it's funny because I'm not feeling like depressed or anything. Oh, I didn't want. Whoa! No, that's the new thing. We can't get that yet. No, I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be this guy. I really like being Rayman. I mean, we showed them. You can see what they are. Like, well, you know. See, what's the difference between these two guys? There's no difference between these two guys. What do you got to say? Let us give thanks for big noses. Agreed! So yeah, I don't know, and I was thinking, too, that, like, Vonnegut, like, when I was in my 20s, and I thought, like, I ruled the world, or whatever, the narrator of my life was Hunter S. Thompson. It was like, I mean, I read other stuff, but that was kind of all, I mean, I read a lot of Hunter S. Thompson. But then, like, in my 20s, when I was kind of, like, my late 20s, when I was kind of, I feel I was becoming an adult, and I was sobering up, it was Vonnegut. I read a lot of Vonnegut, so he was the narrator of my late 20s. And I mean, if you don't read, if you're one of those people who, like, I don't read, read, for crying out loud. Like, read anything you can get your hands on. Oh, we're gonna be doing this. Okay. That explains why there are only 3 of these possible. Okay. Oh, you thought that was tricky, did you? Oh, how in the world? Maybe there's something you can do with, like, the inhaling technique to suck those guys in or something. Whoa. Okay. Oh, jeez, there's nothing we can do about that. This is just all about being good at avoiding things, I guess. There we go. Nice. That's way better than the deal we get from these flies. They're only worth 5. Oh, man, look at that. Ah, I should have known not to try that. Ah, that was ill-advised. Ill-advised, everybody. Oh, wow. That was risky. And kind of dumb. So yeah, I don't know. I was just, like I said, I was in more of a melancholy mood than I was. I have been in my life. I've suffered some pretty serious depression, mostly as a result of my, my horrible drinking. And that's not what this was. This was just me. I think I was, I was just in a weird mood. So, but I did, I pickled peaches today, and, made peach preserves. Oh, there was a way to get rid of that thing. So yeah, and peach preserves were surprisingly easy to make. I was shocked. I was like, really? Like, it's this easy? It was just like, put the fruit in the blender, and, like, add sugar, and boil it. Well, and for peaches it was lemon juice. I had to add lemon juice. I don't know what the point of doing that is, exactly. Oh, it's to get that. Anyway, lemon juice, right? That was, oh yeah, so I had to add lemon juice. And then, I also, lemon juice, and then you boil it, and you add, pectin, which makes it solidify, and you pour it in sterile jars. It was not hard. Like I said, I was shocked. What I'm trying to say is people who make jams and jellies have a complete racket going. Because it's the easiest thing in the world. Pickling the peaches was way harder. Because you gotta make a syrup for that and all this other stuff. So. Okay. Why was that so hard to hit? Like, you actually have to hit it. Physically hit it. It's a little weird. I guess we kind of have to physically hit this one, too. It's not all that surprising, I suppose. So, yes, that's all I got. Well, Oh, we almost got that one. Okay. Let's just stay down here. Alright. Well, we're surviving, I guess. I don't remember doing this in practice. I mean, I must have. Oh, no! That was a bad idea. Alright. Ugh! And we still hit that thing. Now what do I have to do? Well, at least we'll start here, I think. Jeez, I don't even know what I was saying anymore. Completely oblivious to what I was talking about and doing. Telling people to read. And then, you know, I shouldn't even be telling people what to do. I do have to say, though, that sometimes I do wonder about, like, you know, my various kind of... Some of my various problems. Oh, I remember this. These arms are obnoxious. Sometimes I do... Oh, those are enemies, not things you collect. You dope. Alright, sometimes I do wonder about how much damage I did to myself while I was drinking. I mean, because it was a lot. I mean, it wasn't liver transplant a lot, but it was, you know, it was a bad idea. And I mean, I don't know. Like a lot of people say that, you know, a lot of people, especially people who have gone through treatment programs and stuff, will tell you that they don't regret it because it made them the person that they are today. And like, I don't know if that's true for me, really. It's an interesting question. I mean, I'm glad I'm the person I am today. It would have been nice to have gotten here some other way, maybe. I guess if those are my only options, I like being me, so. Jeez, this is just dark. It's just a dark. It's a dark. Ow! Forgot about. Well, how can you? Like, I didn't forget about it. I just didn't. Well, yeah, I guess I did forget about it because at one point I knew about it. Oh, jeez. I love the way those guys move when you hit them. Come on, be the end. Oh, thank you. Oh, we had to do this. This is part of the regular plot line. Okay. I gotta turn my heating pad off and listen to the audio and make sure, because this is my first video after doing the taped headphone thing. And so I have to listen to the audio and make sure the microphone is set up okay. And you guys, thanks for watching and take care. And thanks for listening, because, what a rant. Bye-bye.